everyone, and the First Fox welcomes you all back to Let's Play Persona 4 Arena. Man, it's been a long time since I played this game, but now that I've finished Persona 3 completely, I can now begin Elizabeth's story. And there was a major spoiler at the beginning of it, so that's why I didn't actually play it. So now that you guys know all the stuff, and if you're just continuing this because you haven't finished just because you want to finish it, don't just watch this, because you have to go back and watch Persona 3 to answer and all that, because this contains major spoilers if you're just tuning in because it's the newest video on my channel. Within endless darkness are scattered countless bright lights like a nebula. But those lights are not stars. Each one is the light of a life, the gleam of man's souls. This is a world inside people's hearts, a place where every human's consciousness is connected and can be traced to their origin. Every memory since the dawn of man, and even those on the ladder of evolution, slumbers here. Some think of the place as a sea, and they may not. They may be correct. Depending on how deep you go, you may see this world's endless landscape and innumerable faces. Where I stand now is one of the furthest depths, a domain that has existed far before life became sentiment, or even took form. Here there is only the darkness of death and radiance of life. I come here at times for a very important objective. Suddenly a patch of darkness surges and undulates. The pitch black substance swells with a tar-like consistency and quickly takes the shape of a giant arm.
It's rather stout compared to.
And this is what I mean. This was the final boss in Persona 3, the answer, and it immediately appears. So I stopped as soon as this thing came up. I was like, no, I'm not playing this. Just as good and evil are products of man's heart, there is a negative force here in the sea of souls that tempts man to corruption and destruction. Though one person's malice may amount to little, there are billions of people in the world. It's actually common for monsters capable of destroying mankind to develop without anyone realizing. This is one of them. Though it was only an arm at first, it quickly developed into an enormous human-shaped torso. It roars with resentment, sending shocks through the space where up and down are fluid. The monster raises its enormous arm that could tear down mountains towards the heavens, but it suddenly stops. Something is blocking its movement. I am to be precise. You might think I'm nowhere on the scene. In truth, even the monster may be thinking that. But I'd like to direct your attention to the fingertip at the end of the giant's arm. Closer. Even closer than that. Keep going all the way to the index finger.
There. Do you see me now?
And she's blocking it.
Have I forgotten to introduce myself? My name.
Also known as bullshit. I fix my gaze upon the two lights that seem to be the monster's eyes, but it twists away, trying to resist.
Do you wish to behold death that much?
I grab the monster's index finger, and in one motion I flip its immense body and throw it into the air. Yeah, bullshit, like I said. And she just fucking slams it. The monster cries out in agony, and the area quakes again.
Oh dear. It seems it won't be easy for one of this size. I cannot damage the world of everyone's hearts, and I hesitate to make a scene in the real world either. Time for a change of scenery.
I open the Elgin Grimoire in my hand. A large blue magic circle forms behind the throne monster, swallowing the gargantuan figure. I follow it in. What the hell? Continual turbulent streams of light and darkness flow past the monster and myself. Eventually I speak up.
We will soon reach our destination.
And our magic circle appears in an altogether different kind of dark void than the one we came from. The monster is spat out there, and when it collides with the surface, a tremendous cloud of dust arises. I emerge from the magic circle second and rise into the air. On the horizon beyond the monster, I could see a deep blue sphere. Oh, you're on the moon. Well then. Yes, this is the moon.
Now, I had promised to show you death. Your fate is in the cards.
And she has Thanatos. A figure appears behind me bearing several coffins.
The god of death, Thanatos. What do you think?
The light of the star shines off his drawn sword and gleams bewitchingly.
Was it to your liking? Well then, farewell.
It flings the sword down at the monster's head. Against its fearsome size, the sword barely is larger than a needle, but the sword's mercilessly sharpness pierces far beyond the blade's length. The monster's body slices apart like wet paper. Damn. With a final death cry, the monster slowly dissolves and evaporates in black mist. A deafening silence returns to the area. To break the quiet, a tune plays on my lips.
Velvet, oh velvet.
God damn it, Elizabeth. I create another magical circle in the air and step through it. I shouldn't remain long in this world without any real objective. This is not the world I belong in after all.
My master has all the
Fuck's sakes, Elizabeth. I was once a resident of the Velvet Room and served its master. The dark blue... Huh. Actually didn't... We had 2 doors in the film? Oh. I was once a resident of... The dark blue clothing I still wear is from that time. All the residents have their roles, but they are also on a journey. We help our guests grow as people, and through the help we offer, we come to understand the ultimate question. It's the fundamental question of who are we?
Thinking back on it, I spent so many days like that for such a long time. I had thought that it would be impossible to change.
But 2 years ago, I finally reached my answer. One's identity cannot be sought out, but must be forged for oneself. It's something you build little by little. People call the freedom to do so potential, and by mastering it, people develop their unique identities. This is the understanding I came to. So it seemed to me I should believe in my own potential and water in pursuit of my desire. It wasn't a hard conclusion to come to. That is why I abandoned my assigned role and departed on my long journey. I've set an objective for myself, to defeat the monster I fought a moment ago once and for all. I vanquished it then, but that is only temporary.
It'll surely resurrect within the year again. And I'll go through today once more.
That monster was born from the twisted wishes arising from the lack of substance in people's heart. I'm sorry, I mispronounced that word totally. It slowly stagnates and seeps out. If this is life, then bring on death. Desires like that are what give it power. And that giant black arm tried to free death from its prison. It can never be left to act on its aims. But as long as people continue to wish as they do, the foul feelings will congeal and it will revive endlessly. To truly defeat the monster means to change people's hearts. That cannot be done no matter how much one improves their skill in battle. I do not currently know how this goal can be attained. It may be that no one in the world knows yet. Some new and unknown Oh my god. Miraculous power will most likely be required. I don't know why, but I can't speak this morning. That's why I wish to travel as far as wide as I can to broaden my horizons. Since I have only interacted with the guests of the room, I'm sure the scope of my knowledge is far inferior to a single human's. But there are infinite places for me to explore. I'll travel to each one and satisfy my natural curiosity. Oh god. That's gonna be horrible for someone. Let's get rid of Aegis's. Yes. It doesn't really matter. Boom. Let's continue. Man, I actually never played this game forever. I probably forget most of the controls. Oh.
Now,
Hey. So you just appear here.
that's why I've come here. A double check on the danger scale situation that I just recently discovered.
Oh, okay, so she somehow found out that there's shadows in here and wanted to make sure everything's okay. I place my hands on my hips in what I believe it to be standing firm. Before me is what seems to be a replica of a building in the real world.
I sense multiple Persona users gathering. It's once in a blue moon that one discovers a place like this. I'm sure I can learn some interesting things here, or something along those lines. In any case, I, Elizabeth, can scarcely keep myself from getting involved.
That's what's going on. For someone with a physical form to step into the realm of the mind would be for them to enter an even more abstract place than the Velvet Room. Normally, it would be impossible, and even if it were, it would be very dangerous without a firm will. For it to occur at all is intriguing enough, but on top of that, these people are mainly Persona users, and not just one or two. There's no denying that something truly extraordinary is happening here. Broadened horizons aside, I can't resist taking a closer look. When I get closer, I see a nameplate reading Yasugami High School at what seems to be the main gate.
This building. Is it a school?
Well, it said school in it, so I'd guess so, as if the school building before me looks aged, and I narrow my eyes.
It seems somewhat old-fashioned compared to the school I have experience with, but it has its charms as well. This is what they call animalist aesthetic. Animalist? Bestial? Anyway, something...
I actually don't know what word she was trying to come up with there. And now we see this little scene, don't we? Oh wait, no. Alright, I was just about to skip the thing. There are bizarre decorations as far as the eye could see inside the building. Was this school always thus adorned?
These decorations... Could this be the fabled school festival I've heard tell of?
Son of a bitch, Elizabeth.
Toys with the lives of goldfish in a scandalous game. One can also enjoy a combat simulation with close-range shooting tests using sniper rifle fire into the interior of stalls.
I'm guessing you mean water squirt guns.
Ooh, I'm starting to get excited.
Looking up, I spy a large sign done in vibrant colors.
P1 Grand Prix. Could this be a fighting tournament? This isn't why the Persona users are gathering, is it?
No sooner do my suspicions arise than I sense the first presence within the school and turn towards it. Come, challenger. I wave my arms about in anticipation, but something seems a bit odd.
That lady over there. Is she not a Persona user? Regardless of that, I sense something out of the ordinary.
So I'm guessing she met Labris. When I close my eyes, I can tell that while she may appear to be a human girl, something about her is amiss. I sense an unnatural disconnect from her memories and consciousness, not seen in most people.
Is she truly human?
Now that I'm here, I can sense powerful combatants gathering one by one. If such power were to be used at its fullest in clashes of skill, the result could be life-threatening. This place is not meant for such a girl. If she were to be drawn into this, then it would be the worst-case scenario.
Or I still my old self, when I only lived to play out my role, I would leave her be. But I am different now.
Yay, Elizabeth to the rescue. I make my way towards the girl. As I approach her, I begin to hear voices. Seems that she is calling herself a student council president. I stride down to the end of the hallway where she's walking directly into her view. The girl gives me a slight questioning look, but no more. She comes towards me guilelessly. What the fuck does that mean? Damn it, Elizabeth.
Hey, excuse me. You got some reason to be at our school?
Up close, I can tell at once. There's no doubt that this girl is not human. Yet she seems to be under that impression. The original residents of the place seem to believe that she is as well. But of course, that is impossible. The disconnect I sensed earlier must be related.
Could someone have tampered with her memories and psyche?
No matter how unusual her circumstances, yeah, I said that right. Such extreme gaps in awareness are no mere figment of the imagination. It's possible but normally those with a disconnected view of reality have equally distorted emotions. I do not sense that in her. Her emotions are in balance, only her memories and awareness fall short like a corpse de ballet falling behind a soloist? Alright, yeah. I fix my gaze upon the girl before me once again. If she did not come here of her own will, then the events here may be more sinister than I imagined.
Are you sure this is how things should be?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I am a wanderer who only stopped here because I sensed great power gathering. I am in no position to give advice, but, this place will soon be caught in a bit of a fracas. If you continue to avert your eyes from everything, I think it will have an impact on your life in the near future.
My life?
What you choose is up to you, but I believe there are factors preventing you from making the right choices at the moment. I couldn't bring myself to just stand by and watch as you lost your life before my eyes. That is why I came to you, so I could give you one last chance.
She has most likely forgotten who she is. I sense something shining, slumbering deep in her heart. It's the glow of a bond. No one who has been a resident of the Velvet Room could mistake it for anything else. Before she forgot herself, she must have had a strong feeling about someone or had made a promise to them. But I'll leave it to her to remember what it is. I hold out the Persona Compendium as if handing it to the girl and open its pages. Light streams out from it and washes over her. The light dispels and the girl's false image, the illusion that made her seem human though she is not.
Huh? What is this?
Oh, shit. Her true form is revealed as a gleaming mechanical body. Her arms look as if steel plates are covering them. The girl frantically pulls at them, trying to tear them off.
It won't come off. What gives?
My, what a robotically cool body. It is apparently meant for battle.
Hey, you! What did you do to me?
Nothing in particular. Well, considering that you are meant for battle, I shall briefly be your opponent.
Son of a bitch, Elizabeth.
During that time, why not think back about who you are?
Huh? My opponent?
Don't do this, Elizabeth. Most likely I will not get it through to her with words alone. Only by being forced into confrontation will she finally be able to understand. She already knows how to use the steel limbs, which she supposedly never before seen.
And away we go.
God damn it, Elizabeth, why? Boom, boom, let's save this up here, and then I'll fight her this part, and then next part we'll continue the conversation. I'll just fight her, save it up, and then that'll be it for this part. But god damn it, Elizabeth, really? Elizabeth versus Labrys. Ventos and me versus Labrys by herself.
Final.
Waiting for a moment. This one will hurt. Impressive. Give it up! Give it up! This one will hurt. This may
Come on.
my attack. Here. My attack. Jump. All right.
Ah, son of a bitch, I forgot I couldn't block that. Nope. Fuck you. Oh. That was so close. Boom. Alright. And with that, I'll leave this part here. Oh my god, I'll end this part here now. So, the next part, we're going to talk to Labrys again. So, yeah, this is First Hawk signing off, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.